I'm cinematic, the next level, next level, next level, next level.
Hey YGO community, welcome back to our channel, Next Level Duelist. I'm Josh, aka Dyeguy, and we're going to come back to you with the deck discussion of my Madolches. I don't know if not a lot of people commented, but you know, I still want to go over a discussion for those of you that do watch our channel. Because a lot of you probably do, you know, in the back of your minds, like, why does he run this? Why does he run that? Why does he only run this number? You know, why doesn't he run this? So we're just going to go over the deck discussion for those of you that don't know about Madolches. So we're just going to get right into it. 3 Madolche, this is your searcher when she's normal summoned. You can search out any of your Madolche monsters. She's got the same effect as every other Madolche monster. You know, whenever she dies, either by battle or card effect, she's going to go right back into the deck. So she's really good to be your searcher. This is the cat, Madolche Milfuel. Basically, when his effect is, whenever he's normal summoned, you can special summon another Madolche monster from your hand. He's pretty much part of all your combos, so it's going to get you going. There's another follow-up, as in, you know, fallback plan if you don't get his effect off with like a Phoenix Chain or Veiler, which is why I main deck something else, which I'll get into after. 3 Messengelados. This is your searcher of the field spell. Whenever he's special summoned by the effect, you know, possibly Hoot Cake or Invoker. But his other effect is, though, you have to control a beast monster whenever he is special summoned to get his effect, to search out either Madolche, Chateau, or Ticket. So he's part of your combo also. He helps you go into Tiramisu really well. So I made him at 3 because I just like him at 3. Usually one's going to be in the deck for Hoot Cake's effect, which is the next card, Hoot Cake. Hoot Cake's effect is, you know, banish any monster from your graveyard, special summon a Madolche monster from your deck. It's pretty much part of your combo. He becomes 2100 with the field, or 2000 with the field spell. I run him at 3 because you pretty much want to open with your combo. I don't find him cloggy at times because I run other stuff to help fill in the graveyard for those times, especially when you're exceeding a lot. And for the tech card that threw low people off was Junk Forward. He's what gets your combos really going. He's the guy that's you're pretty much going to banish off for Hoot Cake. He's the reason why you have a combo. His effect is, if you control no monsters, you can special summon from your hand. It doesn't matter if your opponent has a monster out or not. You can first turn, you know, just go to your combo and you don't have to worry about them having a monster, not like Cyber Dragon. He's pretty much like the Photon Thrasher, I think of him as. He's searchable through Rhoda, so he's a warrior. Also, he's if you take notice, he's an Earth. There's another choice that other people tend to run other than him, but I like him because he fits well with the Earth in case you ever need a side deck goes in match. So I really like him. He's pretty much just what gives the deck a lot of synergy. Everyone kind of overlooks him, but I really like him. I like him at 3 because, like I said, drawing into your combo is what kind of helps this deck a lot. And to speed things up, Card D. Like I said, Hoot Cake, a lot of people say it's going to be cloggy with 3, but I play Card D, and the fact is, you know, whenever you get his effect off, if they don't got Veiler or anything, you're going to go plus, and then you're going to put a monster in the graveyard for Hoot Cake's effect. So he's really good. He it speeds up the deck by a lot by, you know, not drawing dead stuff. So that's the monster, you know, that I tend to like. I don't play a lot of other monsters that are Madolches because I'll just get over it. I'll go to it towards the end. A lot of people were confused by this probably. I'm assuming because, you know, everyone says they rely on the field spell of this. First of all, I just want to say that this card is actually, in my opinion, a skillful card if you know how to use it. You don't just activate it right away because, I don't know, I just don't like to because, you know, it could go into your graveyard and it doesn't help you with anything. But at the same time, you could recycle this. That's another thing. You know, a lot of people say they run 3, but I don't like dead draws. Consistency is the key thing to a lot of good competitive decks, and drawing a 3rd field spell that you can recycle for infinite amount of times, I just don't like 3. Whenever they kill off, you know, one of your field spells, you kind of just throw it back into the deck and, you know, banish Hoot Cake effect, get Messenger and just get it right back, and you got another field spell already active. So I like 2 because it just gives it more consistency and not dead drawing more field spells that you just don't need. So I think 2 is really, really great. Its other effect is, you know, like I said, you guys play it skillfully because it's pretty much your pot of avarice if ever they get over your Madolche monsters. You know, and that's their XC material and you got nothing but Madolche monsters in your graveyard. Using this is going to be really key to, you know, triggering off Ticket and whatnot. So this is a really good card. It's pretty much like I said, your Pot of Avarice. Just a really good card at 2. Like I said, if you don't believe me, just at least give it a try. 2 Madolche ticket, 3 is too cloggy because you only get the effect once. It's searchable through Messengelato, and I think 2 is perfectly fine right here. Like I said, you don't want to dead draw this stuff really at all. You just pretty much want to get it searched out through Messengelato. So I like it at 2. Pot of Duality for consistency. You know, you can just kind of set up. You could probably go first turn. You know, you have Card D in your hand. You can get a trap going for your back row, and then summon Card D and pass. You know what I'm saying? Draw your 2 cards, and there you go. Like, you just add consistency to the deck. 1 Rota, more consistency. You can search out junk forward with this. Search out your Messengelato, whichever combo you prefer to go into. It's just really good. You know, just to get that. I mean, search power is always good for a deck, just to give it that consistency. And last, Foolish Burial. I've never seen any Madolche, players that do play Hoot Cake or, have tried to play with Hoot Cake. They don't play this card. I don't know the reasoning, because this automatically puts a monster in your graveyard. Maybe you don't want to top deck Card D or whatever. You just throw in the graveyard and start comboing off with stuff. So yeah, that was another reason why I don't run triple Card D, because that can be also too cloggy. You don't want to draw too many of those, so 2 is fine. But yeah, Foolish Burial, I had a game, as you can tell in one of my duel videos, where I already had Tiramisu up. I had my field advantage. They set like maybe a couple back rows, but because I had Foolish Burial in hand and I used this card very well, I didn't have no monsters or any Madolche cards for Tiramisu to go off, so I just Foolish Burial a monster, and sure enough, I shuffled all their deck and they pretty much just gave up. So this is a really, really great card for Madolches when Tachyon is out. So now we're going to go into the traps. 2 Compulse. A lot of people say this card is not good in this format. I don't know the reasoning why. I mean, I don't know if they want to just, listen to Robbie Cole, MCO 40 or whatever, but I think it's still very versatile. First of all, I like chainable cards. Spaces at 3, Heavy Storms at 1, so that's 4 things for your opponent to back removal stuff. This is chainable. I prefer this over Deep Prison, because also you can combo it off with your ticket. Anytime you want to maybe save a monster and to keep hand advantage, and then get a search off, you just compulse your monster, and sure enough, they space it, you compulse, you get a search off, you get your monster back, and I just like chainable cards over like Deep Prison or something. So that's really good. Triple Thundering Worm, not so much as a stall, it's just maybe if in case you got you didn't have a combo, they somehow got rid of your junk forward, or you just wanted to try and push for a little Muleful and something else basically, and they Veiler it, so you just got the cat sitting out there. You're just threatening Roar him, and next thing you know, next turn you just kind of go off even again, just to protect that little cat. Double Torrential. Madolche players choose to not play this. I think it's really great in here because it puts your own monsters in your graveyard for Hoot Cake. You can first turn go Mageling, set this, get your search off for Mageling, set this, and whatever they summon, whatever they try to do, maybe they try to OTK you, flip this, put your monster in the graveyard, and they just lost all their field advantage. And next thing you know, you're going to go off with Hoot Cake because now you have a monster in your own graveyard. So Torrential is really good. It's probably one of the best cards out for this format. A lot of decks tend to main this. So that's the traps. I didn't want to go over any of the staples because you guys should already know what those do. 2 Tiramisu, like I said. We're just going to go over just the other stuff that you guys might have questioned. 2 Tiramisu. I only chose 2 set of 3 because 3 you can have extra stuff in your extra deck just for extra stuff, because like I said, Chateau can shuffle this card back in. You can shuffle it, if you got one in the grave, you can use her effect to shuffle this one back from your grave to your extra deck. So recycling infinite amount of Madolche cards is really good with this deck. That's what I like about it, is they don't have monster destruction at all. It's like Starlight Road, any of this stuff that shuffles back into the deck, or that requires for you to destroy stuff. She just pretty much clears all that crap up. If Sangan were back, you just shuffle it back in the deck. Like, you're not destroying anything. It gets over Stardust. It gets over so much stuff. This card's really, really broken. I just really like it at 2 in the extra deck because you recycle with Chateau. 2 Invoker. I don't play Pot of Avarice. It's not a Madolche monster, so it can't be shuffled in back to the extra deck. Sometimes, I just found myself, I needed an extra Invoker just to get out my Messengelato again. So I remain 2 in case this one gets ever bottomless, or they got over it, of course, because he's such a small monster. He's like a wind-up carrier. I just decided to go with 2 in the extra deck. You know, just because he's just that good. The 2 Levier, you know, I like 2 Levier because you start banishing stuff and you can just, you know, take your opponent's rabbit. Just 2 is really good because you're constantly banishing stuff, so maybe getting it back will be really cool. You know, just Levier is just really good, just kind of like the Invoker thing.